Christian news from English Christian Times. Christian leaders face new challenges amid India's COVID-19 lockdown. Migrations will run out in 3 or 4 days. Pastor Radhe Kishan, a church planter from India, recently told International Christian Concern. Like many church planters across the country, the COVID-19 pandemic and the national lockdown that followed has presented Pastor Kishan and his family with new and severe challenges. 12 Christians killed and couple kidnapped from church during wedding in Nigeria. Muslim Fulani herdsmen in northwest Nigeria killed 12 Christians and kidnapped a couple from their church wedding ceremony in attacks last month, sources said. The Tejina Kabata village in Niger State's Shiroro County, herdsmen attacked a church site where a wedding was taking place on April 12, abducting the couple and some church members. Area resident Danjuma Ilia told Morning Star News. Pope Francis raises status of 2 Vatican cardinals. Pope Francis has raised 2 prelates, Cardinals Beniamino Stella and Luis Tagle, to the status of cardinal bishops. Cardinal Stella is the prefect of the Congregation of Clergy. Cardinal Tagle is the newly appointed prefect of the Congregation for Evangelization. Their elevation to the rank of cardinal bishop confirms their standing among the Vatican's leading figures. Vatican greeting to Muslims call to respect houses of worship. The Vatican has issued an annual greeting to the world Muslims, timed for the season of Ramadan. The message issued by the Pontifical Council for Interreligious Dialogue is entitled Christians and Muslims Protecting Together Places of Worship. In it, the Vatican refers to the joint statement signed by Pope Francis and Imam Ahmad Al-Taib, calling for respect for holy places of all faiths. Coronavirus makes terrible crisis in Venezuela even worse. Cardinal Uroza. Venezuela's prolonged social, political and economic crisis has only been compounded by the coronavirus pandemic. Archbishop Emeritus of Caracas, Cardinal Jorge Urosa Savino, charged Tuesday. Even before the coronavirus pandemic, Venezuela has been marked by violence and social upheaval under the socialist administration of Nicolas Maduro, with severe shortages of food and medicine, high unemployment, power outages, and hyperinflation. Some 4.5 million Venezuelans have emigrated since 2015. India passes law to protect corona warriors. Church praises move to safeguard medics from attacks and harassment during COVID-19 crisis. 2020, the federal government of India has passed an ordinance making acts of violence and harassment against healthcare professionals fighting COVID-19 a punishable offense. The amendment of the Epidemic Diseases Act 1897, approved on April 22nd, stipulates a jail term of up to 7 years and a fine up to 5 lakh rupees for violators, said Information and Broadcasting Minister Prakash Keshav Javadekar. Caritas called for respect migrant farm workers' rights in Europe. Caritas Europa joins the call to defend the rights of migrant farm workers amid fear of food supply shortages in corona times. For many years, Caritas Europa and its member organizations have denounced the exploitation of undocumented migrant workers in the agricultural sector, picking strawberries or oranges under abysmal working conditions. Romania's Orthodox Church on Wednesday criticized a billboard campaign showing doctors dealing with the corona epidemic as saints with halos shaped like the virus. According to a church spokesman, a blasphemous campaign created by international advertising agency McCann World Group in the conjunction with local artist Vantar Hutira is a visual abuse of Christian iconography. This is the very perfection of a man, to find out his own imperfections. Saint Augustine. News Desk, Christian Times.